So here it is, World of Warships, closed beta. There's the map we'll be on. I'll be starting in that position up there. Here's my team members. It's me versus a giant thing of computers. Okay, so I got some allies. Two of them, Taz fighting Diamond there. They're actually in what they're calling a division, which is similar to a platoon of World of Tanks. And here she is, isn't she pretty? The rank 1 American starter ship, the cruiser, the Erie class, armed with 4 single-mounted cannons. Can't really talk about how she compares to other ships in the game because I have actually not played any other ships yet. This is my second game, and I think I wish I got the first one because I sank 3 enemy ships in the first one. I also had a spectacular dirt moment that would have been excellent to put on YouTube for all to witness, but instead you get to watch me when I'm a tiny bit more competent as a captain. So of course, because I already had the first battle, I've also got this ship fully upgraded. I've now got slightly larger cannons and an improved hull form on it. It also gave me some extra hit points. So she's got 9,900 hit points. As you can see, she can make about 20 knots in a straight line. And we're going to go and see what she can do. So my basic plan here is I'm going to head northwest, pass between the 2 islands there in the A and B columns, right around A, B, 5, 6. And then hook southwest towards the enemy cap circle. I'm checking on my ally over there. I don't want to accidentally ram him. That would be unneighborly. And we are on the same team, so it'd be nice if I didn't accidentally ram him to death. And here we are. I'm going to try for the very first time. This is the autopilot. If I can click up there, hey, guess what? That now means that my ship will automatically try to sail to that spot at whatever speed I've specified, which in this case is all ahead full. Oh, and there's our first sighting of the enemy. Now check this out. That ship is too far away for me to shoot at. I couldn't even get my reticule on it, which means that he's actually too far away. My guns could not have reached them. It's a low-tier cruiser. Maximum range is approximately 10 kilometers. But we're just going to continue on forward here. I'm starting to worry a bit about my ally there, but yeah, okay, I'm going to go up there, and we'll set up a second waypoint down here, so that, so long as I don't do anything, my ship will automatically follow that course. First the first waypoint, and then the second waypoint. He's a long way away. He doesn't even have a distance marker over him. But oh, hey, there's a ship that's closer, but he's behind land, so I'm not going to be able to hit him. Keep an eye on him anyways. There he is. You have to get actually close enough before you can see their health bar. When suddenly, yeah, you can see my waypoints there, but I'm about to dismiss my autopilot because there it is. 2 enemy cruisers. They're actually engaging the fellow to my right, and the guns begin to blast away in angry fury. The moment I touch the dials, autopilot switches off. I'm now in full control of my vessel, and I'm trying to lead this guy as I shoot at him with my guns. See, my first salvos are falling behind him, so I try to lead him a little bit more because, you know, that's what you do. I actually start moving the aimer around a bit to try and spread my fire in hopes of getting something in and to help me range in. I saw that my second shell got a hit, so I aimed approximately far ahead of him as the second shell did, and the rounds begin scoring. That time I got 2 hits. Now we're getting very close to each other here. Look, we're down to less than 5 kilometers. Got 4 hits with that salvo. Very successful salvo. He's feeling some pain. Another 2. What I like best about this game is you can see top right corner, even as I'll score target hits here, and then you'll see there'll be a running tally up in the top right corner of things I've pulled off during this battle. This guy's really, this poor bot, he is really starting to feel it as round after round crashes home. I think the guy behind me, though, is getting pounded on. These 2 are focusing their fire on him in an effort to bring him down. One last broadside, and the other ship sinks him. Well, that's just fine. I got some good damage on him, and hey, look, there's another whole healthy enemy ship right there, right for the taking. Just start putting shells on the target as fast as I can. Here's what gets tricky. Ships that die don't vanish immediately. You can see the one we just sank is slowly settling, and at the moment he's actually an obstacle. I have to be careful to try not to hit him as we come along here. And yeah, I'm very slowly, continuously turning to the port side here to try and keep all my guns on target. Critical damage, that's always good. Apparently I damaged his engine, so he's going much slower, which allows me to, well, it's going to slow him down. He doesn't slow down instantly. It's a ship. It takes a while to slow down. Get some more hits in. He's going to escape behind that headland with just a sliver of health when suddenly, whoa, that was a hit. Someone just shot me. It's this guy behind the headland. Yep, so you can see he's still shooting at me. Bring my guns to bear and start dropping shells on him. Check this out. It's really like World of Tanks where Every so often, ships take sort of advantage. Well, here they do it as well. If something causes you two to lose sight of each other, you vanish. But you do get relayed from your allies, so even though I'm not sure I can spot this guy, one of my allies is much closer, and he's spotting him for me. This also means I'm now out of his line of sight, so I can score hit after hit after hit. Whoop, when suddenly, he's back. Coming around the headland is the guy I smashed earlier. He's probably fixed his engine by now, but yeah, it didn't take much to cut down what little was left of his ship. Go right back to the original, the second target, actually my third target really, and continue putting shells on target. Those were behind him and long, so I am a little bit further forward. But now, here's what's interesting. He's actually moving away from me. That ship has a plan. Yes, the bots are smart enough to try and come up with plans. This one is going to try and make it into the capture circle that you can see on the southeast, to the east. Whereas I'm just drifting steadily further away without realizing that at this point I'm pulling away. I'm like, why is it getting so hard to hit this guy? Why is it? Well, that's why. I'm getting too far away to shoot at him. Well, that's all right. There's no apparent opposition around here, so I start bringing my ship around to port with the intent of trying to get it pointed at their capture circle to get around. You can see he's still shooting at that other cruiser who's almost 4 kilometers closer, but I can no longer engage here. But hey, you know, I'm still a nearly full hull ship. After a hard turn that slows me down some, I'm now lined up with the cap circle and start to gain head it back towards all ahead flank. Check my score because, well, there's not much else going on at the moment. Hey, I'm the only living player with a kill. There were 3 other players that got kills, but they all died in the process. Not really how you're supposed to do it, guys. But, you know. Oh, hey, there's an enemy ship at 12 kilometers, way out of range. He looks like he's in bad shape. You can see how burned and shattered looking he looks. Other players clearly got the same plan. The cruiser's been with us the whole time. The very shot up cruiser's been with us the whole time. He's still shooting at that now way out of range cruiser that's headed for our cap circle, 11 kilometers off. Yeah, see, I can't even get my reticule up on him, but he's still taking fire. Then I spot this target. He's coming fairly close to coming into range, so I'm gonna try and lead him. Maybe he'll go right about here. Oh, he just sank as I pulled the triggers, so oh well, ammunition wasted. Not that that's a problem in this game. You don't run out of ammunition apparently. Take all the ammo things down there. Nothing above it showing that you can run out of shells. Check this out. That's where I got hit. Isn't that awesome? I like to point out, my computer, not the strongest. I have the graphics set on, overall, the medium setting. And look at how good this looks. Sure, you can still tell it's a game. The water isn't perfect. The ship is... I don't know how to explain it. The ship is almost alive. It's not, but, you know, it's more than good enough. And I'm still getting over 20 frames per second on these settings. Now you can see off there in the distance there's a red circle starting to fill up on the friendly base. That's that enemy cruiser we couldn't sink. He's gotten in there, but I'm about to pass the buoys. I'm about to head into the capture circle. The guy to my front right's already in there. So as soon as I pass in there, our capture rate will begin to exceed the enemy's. And now we're winning. I slow down the ship to about half speed. This doesn't really. This is mostly just so I don't shoot straight out the other side of the cap circle. I like to stay here and get my capture points. There's still at least 3 enemy ships out there somewhere. One's in the cap circle. There's 2 more that are somewhere else. One of them has been spotted in a position where he isn't really very threatening to me, but he is shelling the ships to my right. But there he goes. He just got sunk by one of the guys he was shooting at. So there's still one enemy ship out there. Oh, there he is. That's actually the enemy ship that was capturing. He's realized that it wasn't going to work, and he's behind this headland. And I have just enough time to try and line up. I know he's about 8 kilometers away. He was somewhere over there. We'll just throw a salvo in hopes that maybe I'll score another hit. I don't. But it's quite alright, because he's not getting in range to spot us before the game ends with a triumphant victory for my team over, you know, a bunch of bots. And here's the other thing. Battle performance. Look at this. 31 hits, 1 base capture attempt, 1 critical, 1 sunk, 1 set on fire. So you actually get to see your achievements for the game. You can check out your team score, and there I am, 2nd place by experience on my team. I'm quite pleased with that. And they got these cool little screens here, so you can check out how your credits are broken out, sort of like in the personal screen on World of Tanks. Here's how much credits you got. Any damage you may have taken, you can see I only took one hit. It was a nice little hit. It was a holy hit apparently with 333 damage. And yeah, that was a terrible pun. And then you can see who you engaged. I hope you all enjoyed watching that. Good game and good night.